Samsung's revolutionary new Z Fold 6. It's basically a box design with a slightly wider screen. If that's enough for you, go ahead and skip this video. But if you're like me and you haven't been brainwashed by the hype, stick around. I've been following this phone for almost a year, and I'm here to tell you the cold, hard truth about whether it's actually worth your hard-earned cash. Listen, if you're thinking about upgrading to the Samsung Fold 6 from your Fold 5, or even the Fold 4 just for the cameras, do yourself a favor and stick with your current phone. Because the Z Fold 6 is rumored to have the exact same camera sensors as the Fold 5. And, you know Samsung's history of recycling camera sensors for generations. Like, seriously Samsung, it's 2024 and you're still using 2022 camera tech? Give your fans something new to get excited about. Now let's talk about this groundbreaking new design. Samsung's hyping this whole new design thing, but what did they actually change? From the Z Fold 3 to the Z Fold 5, there were basically zero groundbreaking design changes. The Z Fold 5 just moved the flash a little, and suddenly Samsung's like, bam, new design! And the Z Fold 6 is doing the same thing. Same camera layout, same bump, just added these weird camera rings. If that's enough for you, go ahead and buy the Z Fold 6. But for me, that's not what I call a new design. Sure, the Z Fold 6 offers some new color options, but are they really worth the upgrade? I say no. The main feature that sets Samsung foldables apart from Chinese competitors is the S Pen supported display. However, the Z Fold 6, like its predecessors, lacks a dedicated S Pen slot, forcing users to rely on the back cover. And if you're going to use the back cover anyway, what's the point of new colors or even a tougher back glass? You get the same protection with the back cover. The battery and charging situation is another major letdown. Samsung has been using the same battery since the Z Fold 3 in 2021. The Z Fold 6 isn't going to change that. Hell, even the 2020 Z Fold 2 had a slightly bigger battery. And don't get me started on the charging speed. It's been the same for years, and the Z Fold 6 isn't going to be any different. Look, I'm a Samsung fan myself, but it's embarrassing when you compare their foldables to Chinese brands. I mean, come on Samsung, step up your game. Sure, the Galaxy Fold 6 will come with a bunch of new software improvements, including this fancy Galaxy AI. Sure, they sound exciting, but remember what happened with the S24 Ultra? Most of those AI features trickled down to older models like the S23 Ultra. The same thing is likely to happen with the Z Fold 6. Those exclusive AI tricks are probably not going to stay exclusive for long. And for those who don't have older Fold, just wait a little while. You'll probably be able to snag a Z Fold 5 at much lower price when the deals start rolling in. While these new AI tasks are going to be notoriously memory intensive, and the Z Fold 6 uses the same RAM capacity as its predecessors. Yes, it has the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 processor, which is an upgrade from last year. But in real-world usage, you're not going to notice a massive difference, as we don't push the CPU or GPU hard enough for those differences to shine through. And here's another thing. The Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 supports Wi-Fi 7 by default, but Samsung, in their usual style, seems determined to avoid giving us upgrades. Despite having the hardware, the Z Fold 6 sticks with Wi-Fi 6E, just like its predecessors. If you want Wi-Fi 7, you'll probably have to wait for the Ultra variant and pay a premium. And lastly, the crease on foldable phones is a love-hate relationship. Some people don't mind it, while others find it distracting. For the past year, there have been rumors that Samsung is working on a creaseless design, like some Chinese manufacturers have. But in the end, it didn't happen. The Z Fold 6, apart from its wider aspect ratio, doesn't do anything to reduce the crease. So, don't let Samsung's AI and processor buzzwords fool you. The Z Fold 6 is a decent upgrade, but it's not worth rushing out to buy unless you're an early adopter with deep pockets. As a Samsung fan, I've been impressed by OnePlus Open, and I'm actually more excited to wait for the OnePlus Open 2 than the Z Fold 6. The OnePlus Open 2 seems like a real competitor, not only to the Z Fold 6, but even the Z Fold 7. Curious about how? Check it out. This is Techtics, signing off for now.